Всем привет, друзья! Доброго всем времени суток, доброй пятницы. Тут какие-то фигня какая-то, блин, только что все работало, игра перестала, что-то стала не отвечает, что-то ей не нравится, блин, на ровном месте. Но вроде бы все наладилось, вроде бы все хорошо. Я не знаю, может тут настройки графики слетели. Давайте посмотрим. Нет, нормально все. Это я даже не знаю. Ладно, в любом случае, вроде бы все работает. Продолжаем, друзья, проходить RoboCop'а, Руш-Сити. Ой, мы там остановились с вами. У нас задание поиски пепла, но я решил не выполнять задание, а немножко, так сказать, походить, побродить по окрестностям, помочь мирным, так сказать, гражданам, всякие ситуации поразруливать, ну и привыкнуть к игре и все такое прочее. Вот, то есть мы только что авторазбор прошли, да? Ствол нам не достать, ладно. Я тут в карте немножко не разобрался. Метки ставить здесь нельзя, да? Я в прошлый раз хотел найти гараж. Ой-ой-ой. Я, кстати, тут, по-моему, не был. О.
No short-term investments, not in this market. We're looking at an annual return of 9.2% if you diversify your portfolio based on the volatility report. Deferred profit shares are where it's at. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
But you're homeless.
Поймал его. Так, кстати, всем привет, друзья. Всем, кто смотрит. Всем, кто будет записи смотреть. Отдельный привет. Спасибо всем за поддержку. Всем приятного просмотра, хорошего настроения. Мы вообще где? А, я вот тут. Нет, тут поиски пепла. А, я вот куда зашел. О. Штраф.
Public drinking is against the law.
Public? Well, this is my private sofa. I've dragged it all the way from the junkyard.
Ладно, давай предупредим его.
I will let you go this time, but remember that drinking in an unsuitable environment can lead to severe consequences.
Well, that's the whole point.
Все, спи.
Oh, really, man? You're my best friend. I love you.
Понятно.
You really mean that? Oh man, you're the best, I swear.
Высокие отношения, все ясно. Что интересного. Да, может я графу, хотя в прошлый раз игра хорошо вроде бы работала. О. Ничего себе тут. Подарочки какие. Что у нас, кстати, по заданиям-то осталось? Служить и защищать. Еще одно. Надо кого-то, видимо, оштрафовать. Закрыто. Да. Места здесь, конечно, прямо вау. Все-таки что-то игруха это фризит немножко, да? Супер резолюшн, DLSS этот. Может баланс поставить? А что у меня по графике? Оно, кстати, с самого начала так все было. Оно вот это так и должно быть. А ну-ка глянем. А ну-ка, если ультра... Если поставить качество. Не, оно так и есть. Ладно. Нема.
Stop shaking in your boots. Look, RoboCop is here.
О,
We're
TJ
safe.
Лазер. Понятно. Интересно. Мы находимся вот тут, да? А, кстати, по-моему, вот здесь вот я не ходил. Жалко, метки нельзя поставить. И машину жалко нельзя перевернуть. Если тут напрямки, я лучше обогню. А, я вон где. Я же правильно иду? Нигде ничего нету. А, ну здесь это. Преступление, да, это убили. Что, я не все отсканировал, что ли? А, это кровь. Нет, я тут все отсканировал. Место преступления. Может, утонем? Тут никаких тайников нету случайно. Вот тебе, пожалуйста. Он валяется на самом видном месте. Так, а это еще что там такое происходит? Привет, Крик, привет. Спасибо, дружище, огромное спасибо. Мусор выкидывает скотина. Понял. Спасибо, дружище.
Littering is prohibited.
What was I supposed to do? I've missed the garbage collection and we had fish on Friday. You have no idea how much it reeks.
You violated the law.
Oh, man. So I pay the city for not removing my garbage and now I have to pay for removing it myself? That's ridiculous.
The moral is, stay away from fishy activity.
Мусор на крайний случай мог бы просто в мусорку мусор скинуть и все. Зачем его в воду-то кидать? Вы тут что забыли? Шути с лицом. Ладно, неважно. Все.
Today, the whole nation mourns the loss of Mr. Pinky, host of America's most beloved children's show, Growing Up with Mr. Pinky. He was brutally murdered by a motorcycle gang in a Chicago brothel after a heroin smuggling gone wrong.
Надо же. Ладно. Блин, где же все-таки тот гараж-то? Никак его найти не могу. Может быть, здесь где-то? Этих я помню. Этого, то есть, который банки тут раскидал. Здесь никаких штрафов нет, мы вроде бы все сделали, да? Давайте вокруг вот этого здания пройдем. Это здание администрации, типа мэрия, что ли, или что это? Может тут... Может быть, я тут еще не везде был? Хотя нет, вроде бы везде. А, ну да, тут это киностудия. Или что бы там ни было. Гараж этот. Ну, короче, ладно. Все, пойдем выполнять задание. Даже если я что-то и пропустил. Ну, пропустил и пропустил. Что уж теперь поделать. Сейчас посмотрим. Это мы все выполнили. Все, пошли пепла искать. А то мой тихий друг в кобуре заскучал.
Crap! Give me back my money, you piece of shit!
Don't you cops ever get bored with harassing successful entrepreneurs?
Hey! This shit is rigged!
That's a serious accusation, kiddo. Someone might think I would allow such illegal activity in my high-class business, which I do not. Now get lost.
You work for Soot. Tell me where to find him.
You cops are giving me a stomach ulcer. Stop asking me about guys I don't know.
Withholding information can lead to bigger trouble than a stomach ulcer.
Look, I'm a busy man, so I'm going back to my office now. Why don't you join me there, and we'll talk. Oh, on second thought, you can't do that, 'cause you don't have a warrant, do ya?
What a douchebag.
Идти в подвал. Ну-ка, сейчас мы вытрясем его кассу. И нету.
Have you witnessed the owner participating in any criminal activity?
Are you kidding me? Half the things I've seen around here would be enough to put him behind bars for a decade.
Let us hear your statement.
No way, dude. He might be a douchebag, but if you lock him up, this place will get closed down, and where am I supposed to play hooky then?
School may seem now like a difficult option, but it will pay off in the future.
Future? Look on the street. You must have a microwave for a brain if you think that.
Понятно. Несовершеннолетний. Сутулость, а? Я думал, он несовершеннолетний. С другой стороны, это же зал игровых автоматов, а не стрип-клуб, правильно? Мгм. Видимо, давно играет. Закрыто. Тут походим. Да.
I didn't know you had such amazing colors. And there's not one, but two of you? From now on, I promise, I will cherish you more often.
Your body readings suggest substance misuse.
Oh man, a real like TJ Laser? You are so incredibly shiny. I'm definitely getting more of this stuff.
Who sold you drugs?
I really shouldn't say, but you are my TV heroes. All right. All of the arcade staff will sell to you, as long as you got cash. Unfortunately, I'm broke, but I have a great idea. You could help me sneak into the basement. They keep a huge stash of goodies down there.
Drugs in the basement? I will take care of that.
Would you really do that for me? Way to go, TJ!
Диджей.
Is that the ocean?
Open the door. I have the warrant.
Oopsie. I think I dropped my key somewhere. You'd have to break down this hardened door if you want to get in.
That will not be a problem.
Тупит.
It's RoboCop!
Surrender your weapons.
No chance! Light him up!
Это самое лучшее, что мне нравится в этой работе. Кем? А. Убью. Блин. Я не думал, что так получится. Тут что, VIP? Краденые драгоценности. Кретиническое повреждение. А тут есть кнопка достать самому оружие, нет? Или убрать оружие? Так, следующее оружие. О, режим ночного видения. Ух ты, действительно. Нет, пистолет мне не... Нет, свой есть. Ого. Ну же какое старье. Хотя я даже не знаю, что это. Похоже на системную плату. На материнскую плату. А, это просто стул, точно. Я как Джеки Чан могу использовать все предметы окружающей среды.
Open the door, or you will regret it.
Can't a guy just sell drugs to kids without you harassing him every 5 minutes? Who am I hurting, huh? They all want it.
Where do I find soot?
Well, if that's the case... Shut it, bozo! Unless you want to end up in the ghost house like that cop's informant! And don't you dare open that door, I'll shoot you!
Have it your way.
Что тут? Инженер. Железной дороги. Круто. Я уж думал, сейчас придется самому. Жалко, я не могу достать оружие. Было бы круто, если бы, знаете, здесь можно было бы, например, когда вот противники болтают, и они вот только начинают оружие вытаскивать, было бы здорово, если бы тут нужно было бы в нужный момент нажать кнопку, чтобы быстрее оружие выхватить. Хотя он же не этот, не Клинт Иствуд, у него нет таких рефлексов. А это что? Как туда попасть? А, я не могу сражаться, да? Драться не могу. Как-то нужно открыть, видимо. Я не могу открыть. Ну ладно. А, все, нам на выход. Все понятно. Я вроде тут ничего не пропустил. Покидаем зал. Матов. Дом с призраками, да? Ну, пойдем. Может, это ловушка?
You need to be taught some manners.
Finally, some blood!
Ну как, веселитесь, ребята? Мощно. А, можно было типа вот так. Классика жанра. Да не пройти, да? Может, там наверху что-нибудь есть? А, я же прыгать не могу, да? Да, тоже не могу. Ладно. Ого! Да? Ты уверен? Что, поставить назад нельзя? Только стулья. Без руки. Привет, Герван, привет. Всем привет, друзья. Всем привет, всем, кто смотрит, всем, кто записи будет смотреть, всем, кто, то есть, присоединился. Не то. Вы имеете право хранить молчание. И оставаться дохлыми. Ух ты, не получаю урон от падения, правда? Открыть сейф. Где-то код должен быть. Или нет? Или мне просто повезло, что в тот раз подсказки были. Была, то есть подсказка. Да вроде ничего такого нету. Ну, видимо, здесь... А, подожди-ка, это что? Ну-ка. Ладно, оставлю. Хоть и 12 патронов. Ничего себе. Действительно не получил урона. Ого. Ой, еще пулеметчик. Привет, Play Games, привет. Спасибо, добро пожаловать. Да, и всем привет, друзья. Всем, кто первый раз, добро пожаловать. Ой, простите. Стену мы сломаем сейчас. Тут ничего интересного нету. Интересно, в полицейском участке есть на него патроны? Вон в чем дело. Обойти можно было. Ну ладно. Просто за это я не видел. Ну, блин, а здесь культурно, только я приготовился.
Are you the police informant? Do you know where I can find Soot?
Oh man, all great questions, but could you untie me first? They really outdid themselves with these knots.
Talk.
Hey, I don't know how you usually operate, but that type of information don't come free.
It is a privilege
Я
and
тоже
merit
бесплатно
for
работаю.
civilians to assist the police in capturing wanted fugitives.
Well said. What can I say? I'm a sucker when it comes to helping the cops. So, it seems that the new guy saw the punks attack on the TV station and decided to meet with Soot on their turf. The meeting is supposed to take place tonight during Soot's concert.
Concert?
I know. I'm not really a fan of his music myself. But that's not what those shows are really about. Why don't we, get out of here, huh?
Lewis. Soot is meeting the new guy tonight at the old slaughterhouse.
Copy that. Pick me up at the station. I'll grab my gear. By the way, I've got something for you, Murphy.
They call me Pickles. And you guessed it. There's a funny story behind that name. This one time, I saw Torchhead stealing a delivery truck. I went after them, hoping that a VCR would fall off the back of the truck, you know? But it turned out to be groceries, so they left it. I made a pretty penny that day selling pickles. Still have a couple of jars laying around if you want them.
Барабанок.
So you are an opportunist.
Hey, I prefer street entrepreneur. You know what they say, a good business is where you find it.
Так и будешь плестись еле-еле. Только ночное видение, еще и инфракрасное зрение. Давно пора.
It's nice to be free again. Thanks, Tin Man. Hey, did Briggs tip you off that I might be here?
Officer Briggs?
Yeah, he's my police go-to guy.
Officer Briggs is missing.
Missing? Shit. May our city have mercy on him.
How do you know Officer Briggs?
We go back a long way. He gave me a helping hand when I hit rock bottom. And I've been in his debt ever since. He even introduced me to his family. Great kid and wife, though his missus don't seem very fond of me.
Do you think Briggs is in trouble?
I really don't know. Last time I saw him, he was going to check a case of missing bodies. Sounded like a bogus lead, so I didn't press him. Funny enough. He always tells me to be careful when getting info. But the truth is, I'm not the one running around gangster's paradise dressed in blue.
Need to go. Duty awaits.
About that, I've got a favor to ask. I know that Briggs is missing, but I've got something that belongs to him. He must have misplaced it the last time he visited my crib, and it's kind of weighing me down.
What is it?
It's his wristwatch. Now, I feel bad holding on to it. Could you please give it back to his family?
This is stolen property, and you expect me to return it?
Gee, that sounds bad when you say it like that, but still, you shouldn't let me hold on to expensive things. That's how I ended up in this situation in the first place.
I will make sure they receive it from the repentant thief.
Oh, boy. You're a tough negotiator. But surely you don't mean now. I gotta chillax after all this.
We will proceed with haste.
Oh, for God's sakes, man. As you command, Officer Steely. Hey, Tin Man, over here. This is where Briggs lives. Let's get this over with. His watch is burning a hole in my pocket. Apartment 21. Oh man, my hands are sweaty.
Are you going into a drug-related withdrawal? Do you require medical assistance?
What? No, I'm just nervous. Me and Gail have a complicated relationship. She's good at reading people, but I'm the type of person that doesn't like to be read. I know that inevitably I'll do something she doesn't.
Этажом выше, да?
Like steal a watch?
Like steal a watch.
This
is it. Deep breath. Let's do this. You first.
Давай сюда иди.
Are you here about Mike?
Yes, I am sorry to hear about your husband.
Oh, no,
Gail.
no, no, no. This junkie is not coming inside. What else are you gonna steal?
Funny you should say that.
I can't stand him. I'm sure he has something to do with Mike being missing. Are you any closer to finding my husband?
We are still looking. Is there anything more that you can tell me about his disappearance?
I've already reported what I know, but if you have any more questions, shoot.
I heard that he was looking into reports of bodies going missing.
An old lady approached him at the precinct and told him a sob story about how she couldn't afford to bury her husband. Can you believe that? Anyway, when she finally collected enough money and went back to the morgue, only to find that they had lost her husband's body, Mike went to check it out and never came back.
Where was the last location that he was seen?
I remember him telling me that he was leaving his jurisdiction, that's where the leads were taking him. I tried to convince him not to go. It seemed dangerous, but he felt sorry for that old lady. He went against his own rules and me. He left angry because we'd been arguing.
Do you remember the exact location?
He never told me, but maybe it's in his files.
Why do you think that Pickles is involved in your husband's disappearance?
My husband's a good man. Sometimes too good for his own sake. He believes in second chances, even if someone doesn't deserve them.
Like Pickles.
That unappreciative asshole constantly gets himself into trouble. I mean, who's always there to get him out? You guessed it. Salt of the earth, Mike. Pickles has a bad influence on my husband.
I think I have everything I need for now.
Knowing you're on the case makes me a little less anxious, RoboCop. Now I just need to break it down for our son.
He does not know?
I didn't know how to tell him. He's a smart kid, and I think he suspects something. Could you maybe tell him to come home? It's getting late, and the streets aren't safe these days. He normally dawdles, but having you tell him should light a fire in his britches.
I will make sure that he returns home, madam.
Thank you. He's playing on the basketball court nearby with his friends.
А где, кстати? А что, мне файлы разве не надо посмотреть? Понятно. О, доступно очко навыков. Ну-ка, ну-ка. Так. Что нам надо сделать? Фокус. Что фокус дает? Даже не знаю.
Watch, do you not? There is someone who needs to learn what time it is.
Is that a movie quote or something? I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere.
We must get to the basketball court.
That's just around the corner. Are we playing? What's that got to do with time? Is it like time to kick my ass?
We are going to remind Gail's son that it is past curfew.
Oh, Daniel. Sure. Bummer.
Good evening, citizens. I need...
Need what? Some spare parts? Hey, there's a mechanic up the road.
Кому хамишь?
We all have to obey the rules of the games we play. Unsportsmanlike conduct makes all players look bad.
That's right, fool. That was a technical foul.
I didn't know he's so delicate. What do you need?
We're looking for a kid. His name's Daniel. He was playing here earlier.
Why? Is it past his bedtime?
It is.
Yeah, I saw a couple of kids drawing with chalk they found lying around that crime scene over there.
Thank you for the information.
Congrats, guys. You just became police informants. It has its perks. You'll love it. I see a couple of drawings over there.
This was drawn not long ago.
Ah, there's more over there.
Блин, а что случилось? Что-то мышка не шевелится.
Oh man, are we really jaywalking? That's $100 fine. Huh. I guess we're conducting an investigation. Daniel! Come on, kid! Where are you? You should be somewhere around.
Shoe print, size 7.
That's gotta be his.
Понимаю, везде надо искать. Блин, да что случилось-то? Почему мышь такая медленная? 37. Вообще фигня какая-то. Понимаю.
What about over there?
No, it is locked. They did not go inside. They threw out the chalk here.
Must have found something more interesting.
Там, получается, сюда. Закрыто, да?
Yes, it allows me to see things that are not there anymore.
Oh, so it's kind of like Nuke.
Крутой мужик.
What the fuck?
That was close.
We better hurry.
Do it. Come on. And down.
What are you waiting for? Fuck him up! He's laughing at you!
Hey, what the hell's going on over there? Yo! Daniel!
Oh no. It's the cops.
I don't want to go to jail for this shit!
Is that a gun? Oh, you're in so much trouble, kid.
No, it's not.
Whoa!
Хорошо, что не убила
What
никого.
the hell? You're lucky that Tin Man here doesn't have a real heart. He'd have a hole in it right about now.
Sorry, sir.
You will be once your dad hears about this.
My dad's missing, so he can't tell me nothing. My mom said that he's out on an assignment, but I know the truth. He's not coming back.
Why'd you say that?
He's always been a stickler for following the rules. I guess that's why he's missing. Cops can't shoot without giving a warning, and someone got the drop on him. But that's not gonna happen to me. I'm going to be the one that shoots first. That's why my friends say...
Your friends are knuckleheads. If you listen to them, you're a knucklehead too. Come on. Sit down. We need to talk. Those friends of yours, they take the easy way out. You don't want to go down that road. It leads to a dark, lonely place. Do you know why your dad is such a stickler for the rules?
'Cause he's a chump.
Because it's the right thing to do. It's not always easy to do the right thing. It takes strength.
And you think my dad has that kind of strength?
Are you kidding me? Your father has enough strength for the both of us. He even helped an ungrateful addict that he found in one of these buildings that smelled of rotting garbage, half dead and covered in vomit. And instead of writing him off, your father opened his home to him because that's the right thing to do. That's strength. Don't you think there's someone else who could use that kind of support now?
Mom.
See, you already know what to do. You can start by giving her this. She's looking for it.
Is he going to arrest me?
No, it's your first offense. So he'll let you off with a warning. Right?
Right.
It's late. Let's get you home.
Well, you told my mom about the gun?
No, she doesn't like me already.
Не, мы поступим гуманно. Мы дадим пистолет маме, пусть она тебя пристрелит, потому что она твоя
Thanks for the
мама,
help,
она имеет на
Tin
это
Man.
право.
I'll talk to you later.
Как говорится, я тебя породил, я тебя и убью. Если кто не понял, это шутка. Так, на всякий
Hey,
случай.
partner. What's the status on the old slaughterhouse?
I had to take care of something. We can go there soon.
Sure thing. Pick me up at the station when you're done.
А, все? Блин, что-то с мышкой прям. Тут ничего интересного нету, да? Походу нету. Эй, в чем дело? Прям как в хард-ресете. Тоже там прыгать не умеет. И бегает с грехом пополам. Тридцать девятого. Вы не могли бы подписать мою петицию? Как кошка страшная сделана. Хотите? О, здесь мышка нормально работает. Странно. Видимо, глюканула. Ладно.
This is where Sook is supposedly hiding.
Can't really call it hiding if he sent invitations to the whole city. I bet Rudy forgot about us.
At least I will not feel bad crashing his party.
Murphy, I was thinking about what happened to you at the TV station. Maybe you shouldn't...
No need for alarm. Becker's chip is keeping my circuits in check.
You're more than just circuits, Murphy. Underneath all that metal, there's still you.
Alex Murphy is gone. He lost his life.
And despite that burden, you carry on. You've done more for this city dead than anyone has alive. That has to count for something. I'm gonna shut up now. Just take this little something to remind you of what I've just said. Open it the next time Becker gets under your skin. Also, don't forget you have a partner who's counting on you. Concert in an old slaughterhouse? I suppose it fits those animals.
О, нормально стало опять.
Are you sure your junkie friend didn't
Да нет.
accept the venues?
He is the type who likes to mix things up. We shall have to see.
Родильный. Ладно, не будем тут блудить, так сказать. Ну, как скажете.
We cannot go this way. We would need a warrant.
I can't believe those stupid directives are still holding you back. Go ahead, partner. Oh, stench. Someone missed potty training.
Подлинное удостоверение. Ты чё? Подробнее на странице 5. А, газета.
Regardless of his vocal abilities, I still want to see him sing.
Wait, I think I can hear something. Maybe your informer was right after all.
Чок.
Gherkin, was it?
Pickles.
Yes, I definitely hear some commotion on the other side. Let's have a look, shall we?
Oh, shit! Pigs on our lab! Why can't you give us a fucking break?
Justice never sleeps.
Угу. Закон не дремлет. В смысле? А где М60? Не очень нравится мне этот дробовик, если честно.
The way they handle those drugs, I doubt they know where they are.
О. А, мне чинилка одна добавилась. Все понятно. Ну теперь-то...
Another locked door. I'm going to call this probable cause. No need for a warrant.
Ребята стали сильно вооружены. Кончился, что ли? Упс, кончился, да? Что ж, ладно. Говорите, где Джон Коннор? Ой, все что ли? Фальшивые деньги.
That is when having a conversation in Wonderland comes in handy.
А, ну да. На улицу, да, надо? Заряжено. Эх. Ладно, значит, вниз по лестнице, как добропорядочный полицейский. Я что-то не туда пошел, да? А, мы отсюда пришли. Я-то думал, он пулемет может одной рукой держать. О! Здорово, теперь могу. Классно. Тут гараж секретный. Нету. Что? Мюк. Ну что, пошли? Наведем шухеру в этом садоводстве.
Okay there, Murphy?
Behind you!
No, up you get, big man. They're closing in on us.
Ну, наконец-то, давай сюда. Давайте мне их сюда.
invincible! It's gonna go boom!
О, еще пулеметчик. А, нет, это автоматчик. Жалко тебя бросать, ну ладно. Точно пулеметчик.
Lewis, wait!
Don't worry, partner. We'll stay in contact.
Здорово, ща починимся. А, она убежала, точнее ушла наверх. День детокса. И все? А. За индейцы. На втором этаже есть что-нибудь? Понятно. Во, блин. Ордер еще какой-то. Ладно, прибережем пушку эту, всякий случай. Ой. Туда, что ли? А если сюда пойти? Тут закрыто, да? Ого! Сколько тут мяса!
disco ball decided to join us. Now the real show is about to go down. If you're a real torch head, shoot that motherfucking tin can till it fucking rattles. And I'll take this opportunity to moisturize these golden vocal cords. Let's stay right there, everybody.
Музыка ваша. Дерьмо. Да и сами вы. Так, гранаты с собой носить нельзя. Нужно будет поднять этот вопрос на планерке. Ладно, давай восстановимся. Хоть и немножко, ну ладно. Я хочу просто взять автограф. Баран. Что это значит вообще? Я никак понять не могу. Чипы какие-то.
Everything lined up perfectly.
Let us talk.
Stay the fuck away. You can't touch me. I do business with the new guy.
You seem to know a lot about him.
You're not getting anything out of me. Do you know how many cops I've killed? I ain't scared of you. Besides, I'm pumped up with nuke like a freaking power plant.
Then get ready for a meltdown.
If you think you're gonna get anything out of the torch, that's quite a whip you got there. Is that supposed to scare me? Not a single scratch.
Да. Может, поиграешь? Сейчас допросим.
You know my birthday? I don't don't remember getting a gift from you. That's not nice.
Да, допросить.
Knock yourself out. That's not even mine.
Я что-то не понял. Ой. А что надо сделать-то? Допросить. Уровень стресса. А.
Hey, that stuff doesn't come cheap. No, that was the only thing in my collection that I didn't steal. I freaking hate you. I'll never rest until every pig in Detroit is dead. That's enough. I'll talk.
А, вот как значит. Ладно.
Lewis, I have Soot. He is ready to give me his statement about the new guy.
Wouldn't you rather hear it from the man himself?
Where is Officer Lewis?
She's outside, right next to me. We're having a nice citizen-officer chat. Why don't you take my rising star and join us, so we can exchange partners?
Hey, what the hell are you doing now?
The new guy is here. You are coming with me.
In that case, giddy up. Can you even feel the fear? Because you should be crapping in your pants right now. You have stepped into a big freaking mess.
Cleaning up the town mess is what I do.
That was an awesome concert. If it wasn't for you, they would have never have guessed it was all on playback. When I need some fluke, I take nuke, nuke, nuke. Everywhere I look, I see nuke, nuke, nuke.
Мгм. Талант на лице.
My left hip is getting a bit numb. Can we swap sides?
О-о, кого-то глючит.
What are we stopping for? Huh? Is your battery drained or something?
Me and your partner here are growing impatient. Why don't you hurry up?
What's wrong? Piggy scared of a meat hook?
Lewis,
I'm all right, Murphy.
drop your weapon. You are under arrest.
I don't think you're reading this situation correctly.
Thanks for the ride, big guy. It's the new guy in town. Welcome to Detroit. I assume you've seen our little TV spot. Short and sweet. You know the first rule of show business and drug dealing, right? Leave them wanting more. That's a rider you got there.
Murphy?
Something wrong, cop.
Hey, so, I think it's time to get back to business.
You fucking idiot. Your stupid stunt put a spotlight on me. Oh, you want to talk business? Here's a free lesson. You never, ever fuck with the money.
М.
Murphy, what's happening?
Директива 4.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Wendell Antonowski. I believe you've met my brother before. My brother really did a number on you, didn't he? But thanks to him, you've been given this great opportunity.
What the fuck are you doing to him?
There are people who would do anything to be in your position, to have your abilities, and yet you attach yourself to something that is the weakest in you, to the part that's still human. Imagine the pristine life you could lead without the things that limit you.
Murphy, don't let him get inside your head!
Like her. No attachments, no leverage. I admit, when I first heard that you were the reason my idiot brother was dead, I was furious.
Подождите-ка, Антоновский. Этот... Нет, это был Кларенс Бодикер, глава. А, Антоновский, Эмиль Антоновский, точно, вспомнил.
I'm here to help you do the same. This is not an act of revenge. This is a gift.
Fuck you, scumbag!
Lewis!
Это Эмиль Антоновский, тот придурок, которого кислотой разъела, а потом вдребезги об машину
Another fucking
разлетелся.
glitch. What a shit show.
Everything's ready.
Switch him back on already.
Lewis!
Whoa, Robo. Calm down. He'll tear the equipment apart.
Wendell Antonowski ran away and Lewis is in the hospital. What did you do? Just stand there and watch it as it happened?
I want to see her.
She's in surgery as we speak, so that's not gonna happen. Instead, you're gonna go through with your psych evaluation.
Let me go!
The old man wasn't happy that I let you skip your first session and was adamant that I make sure you attend this one. Especially since the problem of you malfunctioning is obviously persistent. So, Doctor, do your thing.
What? Now? He's in no shape to be examined.
I'm afraid that I must insist.
This is highly unprofessional.
I need to apprehend Wendell.
I don't think you understand your options, Shiny, in that you don't have any. You either comply or you'll be dismantled. I'm only really rooting for one of these options.
Very well.
Doctor?
If this is supposed to resemble a therapy session in any way, I need everyone that isn't my client to leave. That is not
У него
negotiable.
что, руки нет
And
правой?
is it necessary to have him restrained?
That's for your safety. What if he loses control? Exactly.
If anything goes wrong, just use this reset button. One press, and he goes back to La La Land.
Okay, let's leave the good doctor to work.
Ну
And
точно,
Robo,
правой
see me
руки
after
нету.
this is over.
I'm sorry it has to look like this. Are you at least sitting comfortably enough to have this conversation?
My partner was shot, and I need to find the person responsible.
You do. But I think you'll agree that you should be in the best shape possible to undertake that task. I understand this is not an ideal situation, and this is probably the last place you want to be right now.
I'm not the only one unwilling to be here. Your heart rate is above 120 BPM.
You're equipped with a heart rate monitor? I imagine it comes in handy in your line of work.
It does.
I agree this whole thing is happening rather fast, but we are both professionals at helping others. So how about we start again? My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. Naturally, I've heard people refer to you by different names, but I'm curious to hear which one you prefer.
Интересно. Ну
My
ладно.
name is Alex Murphy.
Then I'll call you Alex Murphy. I've worked with many police officers that have gone through traumatic experiences, but I think we can both agree that you are no ordinary police officer. How do you see your situation?
I am a machine, built using OCP's finest technology with the brain of a fallen officer, Alex Murphy.
The best money can buy, from what I hear. But that's something that I've already learned from the reports. What I would much rather hear is how do you
Хитрая зараза.
perceive yourself?
Perceive?
Yes. See, what I found immensely helpful in working with my patients is transparency. In order to help each other, we need to be able to see each other fully.
Интересно. Ну
Do
ладно.
not say I did not warn you.
Consider me warned.
Now that you see me the way I am, do you wish to push the reset button? Your heart rate remains high.
No, not at all. It's actually my secret that is making me nervous, not yours. You're not the only one here with prosthetic body parts. This hand, you must have wondered what happened.
Привет, Ник.
Some time ago, I was a
Привет.
victim of a crime. A thief broke into my house. He made a lot of noise and my neighbors called the police. And Ed 209 reacted to the call and mistakenly recognized me as a threat. My hand was red mist moments later. Since that day, I have become, let's say, a little leery of machines.
Do you fear me?
I fear the unpredictability that machines bring with them. So when I heard there was a chance to contribute to the research on the stability of OCP's mechanical units, I jumped at the opportunity. I hope you don't find it unprofessional. Getting that off my chest made me feel a bit better. How about you check my pulse now?
It has dropped below 120 BPM.
Понятно, Ник.
You see, I don't just impose things onto my clients. I practice what I preach because it seems to work. I think that makes for a very promising start. Thank you, Alex Murphy.
Ходил по Ютубу. Понятно. Ну, это я не это. Отлично.
All done. Robo, there's something I need to show you.
Друзья, подойду. Как я тут? Чё? Про покемонов. Ну, я... Трова что-то как-то, не знаю. Эликсиры, все это дело, так сказать. Это что, DDR5?
But this might change your mind a bit. We've been working behind the scenes on giving your sidearm the treatment it deserves. The Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is in, you'll be able to mount a number of processors on it. Each processor can vastly improve your aim, damage, or stability. See for yourself.
Ишь ты. Эти чипусты разъемнической паточки. Избегайте красных. То есть вот эти вот штуки. То есть подогнать. Понятно. Интересно. Пробитие брони, скорость перезарядки, стоимость магазина минус 10. Кажется, до меня дошло. То есть вот эти штуки, это получается путь указывает, да? А если выбрать только один, например, вниз, вот этот. Опа! Да, все понятно. То есть нужно подобрать, какая тебе нравится. То есть вот сюда нужно просто двойную найти, если такая есть. Такой пока нету, да? То есть, например, чтобы вот это была, нужно найти просто наверх. Есть такая. Или сейчас, подожди-ка. Вниз. Блин, что-то наверх нету, да? Ух. Просто вниз. Ну-ка, ну-ка. Вот эту. Он эту делает, понятно. Блин, это интересно. Так, а здесь вниз просто, да? Если, например, вот так поставить, урон от оружия, а здесь что-нибудь такое. О! Их можно и так сделать, да? Так. Она не сочетается. Надо что-то такое поставить, чтобы вот так, например. Опа. Скорость перезарядки. То есть подбирать самому, какие тебе нравятся. Интересно. Так, сейчас. Что нам нужно? Здесь у нас получается взрыв, здесь вместимость магазина, урон от оружия. Так. Урон от оружия 29. У нас есть что-нибудь такое? Это что? Урон оружия 17. Это тут 14. Вот, давай урон оружия 14, скорость перезарядки. Ну, какие-то еще рисунки. Вот эти рисунки, типа, сказано избегать. Что я и пытаюсь сделать. Пробитие брони 11%. Неплохо. Это что? Стрелять непрерывно. Ухудшение 5%. 20%. Ничего себе. А ну-ка посмотрим. А если вот так сделать? Вниз. Блин, все эти штуки, да, есть. Пробитие ухудшает. Надо, чтобы оно это... Была хотя бы одна верхняя. Блин, а тут таких нету. Есть, но тогда этот тоже будет. Интересно. А если вот эту? Нет, это мне как-то не нравится автоматика. Хотя, с другой стороны, у нас патроны же бесконечные. Что нам? Или чуть кровавость спецэффектов? Даже не знаю. И это тогда. Тогда эту надо отключить, да? Это здесь было. Во. Скорость перезарядки. Здесь он все равно, да, работает. Пробитие брони -5. Ну, здесь просто нужно схему построить. В общем и целом ничего сложного. Прямая связь. Просто надо избегать красных, и все. Как-то это двусмысленно звучит, да? Не, ну мне-то пробитие брони всяко нужно. Так что поставлю вот эту. Вот так. Вот, 12. Давай-ка 12 поставим. Вот пробитие брони 0. А если поставить сюда, что здесь будет? Ну-ка. Здесь нужно связь делать, да? $11. Вау, ни хрена себе. Улучшение -20. Все. Ничего себе. Да, вот так. Пробитие брони все равно не работает. Ну что ж, пускай тогда так будет. О, плата. Ну это, а это на что влияет? Сюда что-то еще поставить надо. Ну пусть вот это будет. Что-то я не совсем понял, а какая подходит сюда? Нет. Нет. Может... А, то есть любые, что ли, подходят? Тогда ладно. %12 это что нам дает? А, то есть сюда любые вообще подходят, да? Ну, давай все по 15 поставим. Не совсем понял, что это такое. Он их просто уничтожает, что ли? А, все, понял. Он, то есть, из 3 1 делает. Вон в чем дело. Все понятно. Все понятно, все ясно. Навыки, кстати, у меня 3. Бой. Это.
Be on the lookout. There's OCP tech in everything. You wouldn't believe how many useful processors can be salvaged from old devices. Okay, that's it from me. Becker wants to see you. He's taken over Reed's office. Say what you want about the man, but that takes guts.
Понятно.
Now for something positive.
А, то есть я могу в любой момент их поменять, да? Ну, надо же. Ой. И еще один. Инженерия. А как его? Ну ладно, пускай так. Ладно, пусть будет так. А, я все сбросил, да?
The daughter of Jens Danielsen, Prime Minister of Norway, who was brutally murdered during last year's parliamentary session, is expecting a baby. It's a girl.
Как мило. Прокачаем чипы.
Not yet. But she's been through worse. Don't think too much about it.
You know, you're right. We should stay strong and focused, just like her.
Не пялится. Ой, куда-то я не туда зашел. Что, тут помочь тебе не надо, как в тот раз?
I'm telling you, Magnavolt commercials are not kidding when they say lethal response.
What do you mean?
Once a week, Mark has to call the cops to collect the body of a dead burglar from his front yard.
Неудачливые грабители. Да, интересная, конечно, схема с этими чипами. Можно, значит, в любой момент поменять, да? Поставить, что хочешь. О, кстати, вот 16%. Например, да? Например, вот сюда поставить. Вместимость магазина 16%. О! Ты что там? За птичками наблюдаешь?
Hey, Murphy, do you have a minute?
Did you say Lewis?
Yeah. Me and a bunch of guys decided to sign this get well card for her. I figured that you'd want to sign it as well.
A get well card?
Yeah, I know it's just that we want to let her know we're with her.
I would like to sign it.
Thanks, Murphy. I knew you'd understand. Actually, there are a few signatures that we still need. Could you ask them? I think I need a break. To start, Kowalski is hiding somewhere in the lobby.
Understood.
Ковальский. Как в Робокоп. Ой, фу, Робокоп, что я несу? Как этот, как Терминатор во второй части, когда зашел в бар и там тоже так же сканировал. Не совпадает. Совпадение, да.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Murphy.
What are you doing here, officer?
Nothing much, just trying to collect my thoughts.
Would you sign the get well card for Lewis? I am supposed to get it signed and then pass it on to another officer.
Yeah, sure thing. That's a great idea. There you go. Signed. But could you pass it along to another officer? I think I'd like to stay here for a little bit longer.
There is no crying on the force.
Well, I guess sometimes there is. Kurtz hasn't signed it yet. He was in the locker room last time I saw him.
I am looking for Officer Kurtz.
He's in the shower. Actually, he's been in there for half an hour.
Может, он там.
My heat signature recognizes that the water is cold. Is everything all right, Officer Kurtz?
Oh, you talking to me? Yeah, I guess I stayed here longer than I anticipated.
I have a card to sign. It is for Lewis.
I'd love to sign it, but I don't want to get it wet. Could you grab my towel for me? Yellow one. It should be by my locker.
Okay.
Желтая возле шкафчика. А. Может, он там нюком балуется? В этом, в душе.
There you go.
Thanks. Just give me a minute. There, signed. I think that it's beautiful what you're doing.
You are shivering.
Yeah, I was lost in my thoughts. Didn't notice that I used up all the hot water.
Thinking about Lewis.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what you're thinking. She's your partner. Speaking of partner, I see that O'Neill hasn't signed a card yet. Be a good guy and get it to her, okay? She's at the range. She'll yell at me if she finds out there was a card for Lewis and she didn't get to sign it.
I will make sure that happens.
Ири, значит. Босой ходишь. Грибка не боишься? А, тир. Да, вниз.
Shit.
Is everything all right?
I think my service weapon ain't calibrated right.
I could perform a check for you.
Yeah. Okay. Give it a go. I guess you don't have any problems with it.
А. Ой. Покажу, как стреляют у нас в Луизиане. Что у меня? М60 забрали, да? А, патроны кончились. А, все.
Your service weapon is calibrated correctly.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is the matter?
I can't lie. I wanted to come here and blow off some steam, but my hands are shaking thinking about Lewis.
Officer.
It's just that if it happened to you, It could have happened to any one of us. Lewis is one tough cookie. She'll pull through, I'm sure of it. But I'm not so sure I could say the same thing about my partner. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it about me.
It is understandable.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You can sign this get well card for Lewis.
Sure thing. There you go. Almost everyone's already here. That says a lot about her impact on all of us. There's only one person missing, Sergeant Reed. He's in the garage.
Гараж.
Murphy, do you have a minute? I noticed you running around the precinct.
I am collecting signatures on a get well card for Lewis.
I know. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I ride everyone hard, and they probably see me as a drill sergeant. And maybe they think that I do it because I don't care. But I do care for each and every one of you. And what I'm trying to say is that I'd like to sign that card, if you let me.
We are a family. You should sign it.
Everyone's here already. Lewis, she made an impact. We've got to get the ones that did that to her.
That is my intention.
Right. Keep the card. She should get it from you. Thank you, Murphy.
Отлично. Ну, что там, так и будет стоять. Ладно, пойдем в офис.
Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Becker.
You are very determined. I must have seen your application like 20 times.
I assumed they were getting lost in the mail.
That didn't stop you, did it? You're persistent and capable, too. Highest marks on all the written tests. Pretty much an ideal candidate. Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements, that's actually remarkable. Short stuff.
Unfortunately, sir.
Why is being a cop so important to you?
My father was a police officer, and his father was one, too.
Police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a family tradition. You know, I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your shortcomings. In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty. And maybe a touch of gratitude as well.
Will I still get a badge? Like a proper police officer?
Badge? Oh yeah, sure.
Then Officer Washington is reporting for duty.
Good. There you go, young'un.
Is that blood?
We don't make a badge for every new officer. We just reassign the old ones after cops retire.
Or die.
RoboCop. I'm a big fan.
Well, that's great, because you'll be spending a lot of time together.
Meaning?
Aside from his regular dispatch duty, Officer Washington will become your personal overseer.
Overseer?
Yes, you will report to me on his every action. Hopefully that will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his already murky reputation. His recent behavior casts a shadow on OCP, and we can't have that.
That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie.
Every other cop refused this post. But you won't. You wouldn't jeopardize your career, right?
No, sir.
I would like to proceed with my investigation, now that we know that the new guy is Wendell Antonowski.
Was he even listening to anything I've been saying? Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all cases. There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
Understood.
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
Понятно, на бумажную работу перевели.
Hey, first rule, kiddo, never question your superiors.
Вот так-то. Здесь мне никто не помешает. Чай наведу тут порядок. А. Кто этот? Пепел превратился в пепел.
Hi, Murphy. I was told you'd come to help me. This is exciting. I don't get many visitors here.
Весел. Здесь ты по-другому выглядишь. В фильме он такой на ботаника был похожий.
What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Becker wants you to do some maintenance work, so, please scan the servers, see if they're operating properly. I'm sure they are, but he insisted I found a job here for you. Yeah, I wish I had something more exciting for you to do, since for me, this is where all the action happens.
Explain.
With this wealth of information at your fingertips, this records room should be a real hotbed of activity. Others don't seem to know how fun it is to dig through all this stuff. You can play a real-life detective here.
Officer Cecil, you are a detective.
Yeah, but mostly just a paper pusher.
So, if one wanted to find out the whereabouts of a particular criminal, what would one do?
That's easy. Just check the computer in the back. Type in who you're looking for and see if there are any matches.
Отлично.
Just remember to scan the servers at some point. Mr. Becker will blow his top if I don't make sure you checked him.
I am detecting a malfunction.
Huh? That doesn't seem right.
This server is compromised.
Good thing you noticed it. It could lead to the loss of important data. I'll make sure Mr. Becker knows what a tremendous job you did here.
Отлично. Скажи. Сканирование поставим.
I'm telling you, this is incredible. Just type in your search.
Нету, да? Фредриксон. Вообще ничего не доступно, да? Сериалы.
He's never been charged? Well, that's hard to believe. There's a neat feature you can try. See who attempted to access his file before you did. Maybe that'll help us.
Officer Briggs.
Briggs? That must be the last lead that he checked before going missing. So his case led him to the Street Vultures territory?
Завод металлургии.
Maybe those two cases are connected after all. I'll have to report this to Sergeant Reed.
And I am on my way.
There's nothing I can say to stop you, is there?
No.
Well, then instead I'll say, go kick ass for Lewis.
We need to be on guard. OCP is trying to smuggle more of their staff into our ranks.
You're right. We can't trust them. God knows what sort of people they are.
Let's stay sharp and smoke them out.
Каким образом? Подожгешь все, что ли? Выкурить их. Это там что? И это помощь не нужна, да? Ну ладно. Так точно, покинуть участок.
Ah, RoboCop. I was looking everywhere for you. I wanted to say that this is an incredible honor for me. But, you know, I get the feeling you don't see eye to eye with Mr. Becker. Yet, despite the position I'm in, I'll do my best to assist you in any way I can. So, what are you doing here?
I am going to Highland Park.
Isn't that Street Vulture's turf?
That is where the lead took Briggs. It could be connected to Wendell.
Oh, man. That's exactly what Mr. Becker told me you shouldn't do. It's my duty to stop you. Is it even safe for you to go? I mean, think of yourself. You keep malfunctioning, right? What if something happens again?
Hey, Murphy, I found this on the back seat of your cruiser. It's for you.
I can't let you go. Is there some sort of a command for that? RoboCop, off. RoboCop, stay. Hey, all cops have to follow rules. Especially you. You're a cop and a machine, so you can't go. Your systems won't allow it. Right?
Wrong.
RoboCop? RoboCop? Don't do this to me. Not on my first day.
Ну так надо было с ним садиться в машину и ехать. Чтобы сразу помирить.
There is still time to stop and turn back. The street vultures are territorial and vicious. You wouldn't want to be caught on their turf, especially by their leader, Spike. You know, I'm reading that he's known to be exceptionally savage. Apparently, none of his enemies got out of Highland Park alive.
I will be the first.
I'm gonna get fired. Finding a missing police officer there will be like looking for a needle in a haystack. I'm looking at the map of this place and it's huge. There's no way you can investigate without being noticed. Street vultures are the biggest gang in Detroit.
I have a large supply of bullets.
Угу, понятно. У меня много патронов. А еще я себе прокачал процессор, так что Ничего себе, 20. То есть это 5% ухудшения всего, да? Интересно. А если взять объединение чипов? Например, если взять вот самые маленькие, вот эти, получается, их как, получается, складывается и делится на 3, что ли? И как? Ну, походу, да, так и есть. Да. Блин, пробитие брони было бы здоровским. Ну, например, если поставить наверх... О, вот как раз. Тогда надо сюда. Здесь минус 5 ухудшения. Но, в принципе, можно, наверное, поставить. Почему бы и нет. И 5%. А есть у нас... А-а. 12. Давай. Вот так. Пробитие брони 5%. Ну что ж, ладно. Пусть будет так. Понимаю, мне туда, где муза орет. Надо же какой. О, смотри-ка. Соединить 10%. Мы контейнер не можем открыть, да?
Abandoned squad car sighted. It could belong to Officer Briggs.
I can't report it based on your assumption. I'm already in enough trouble.
OCP tracking device torn out.
That's why no one knew where to look.
There was blood on the seat.
I mean, it's possible it belongs to someone else.
На двери ничего нету. А.
Bullet holes in the bodywork.
12,7. И чё, у каждая машина...
Follow the blood trail leading from the car.
I know you really want to find Briggs, but the trail might as well belong to any of those bikers. I'm urging you to discontinue this search.
Negative.
О, как раз было сохранение. Что ж, друзья, я думаю, мы прервемся. Спасибо всем за внимание. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел. Отдельное спасибо тем, кто будет смотреть записи. Ух, извиняюсь. Завтра у нас суббота. Завтра, честно говоря, друзья, не знаю, как что будет. Но думаю, если завтра будет стрим, а я думаю, что завтра будет стрим, то завтра будет стрим по Dying Light. Надо ее проходить. У нас там дополнение The Following. Давно мы в него не играли. Тут все Сталкер. Вот RoboCop сегодня, потому что его давно не было. Примерно вот такой вот план. Насчет воскресенья еще не знаю. Там видно будет. Всем спасибо, друзья, за внимание. Всем хороших выходных. До новых встреч. Завтра услышимся и увидимся. Всем удачи. Всем пока.